I think that, I mean, I believe strongly that my enemy's enemy is my friend, okay? And I think you guys are allies, really. You know, I think we're all allies. I think we all know who the enemy is. We're just arguing about what to call it. None of us really know what's next after this. Okay, what needs to be next after this. Some of us have ideas, you know. I mean, we all have ideas, but we don't really know what is going to be best, you know, for after this. But what we do agree on, what we all agree on, and what we all keep talking about is that there has to be something after this. This can't be the final stop for us. There has to be something after this, unless it's the final step, which is, you know, us dying. But that's basically what we're trying to stop, right? So that's the point, right? Is us trying to stop culture of assholes, civilization, Babylon, whatever the fuck we want to call it. But that is the point. We want to stop this way of life, this unsustainable way of life. Okay, that's what we can call it, this unsustainable way of life. That's what we need to fucking stop. Okay, and that's what we need to raise awareness about. We need to wake people up to see that the way that they're living is unsustainable, and it's killing the planet, it's killing us. So, I mean, fuck all this semantic bullshit, you know? Fuck the dumb shit. We're allies, okay? We all want to wake people up and get people thinking about, you know, different ways of living. Ways of living sustainably. But here's the thing, is we're focusing on what we disagree about when what's really important is what we do agree about. You see, people on one side think that civilization needs to fall, needs to crash completely. People on another side think that we're focusing on the wrong thing. We're focusing on the wrong enemy, that, you know, consumerism needs to stop. This brand of consumerism that's, you know, killing off the world. Instead of bickering about this, we should be coming together to fight this system that is killing the planet. You know, we share that in common. Anybody that's trying to attack and destroy this culture of death, anybody that's going after that way of life, that system, is on the same side. It doesn't matter what we think is going to happen after that. The main point is we need to stop the harm. We need to work together to stop the harm. We all know that this way of life needs to stop and needs to be replaced by something else. Now, we all may disagree on how best to go about stopping this way of life. And we may all disagree about what needs to follow. But my point is that we don't need to agree on these things. Alright? My point is that anything that you do to help stop this way of life from continuing is a move in the right direction. And anything that I do to stop this way of life from continuing is a move in the right direction. And anything that you do to move towards sustainable ways of living, anything that I do that moves towards sustainable ways of living, are moves in the direction that we want to be moving in. Maybe not the exact direction that we want to be moving in, but at least we're not headed towards a cliff anymore. Okay, we're headed in the other direction, a different direction, away from the cliff. Maybe you're going this way away from the cliff, and maybe I'm going that way away from the cliff. But we're moving away from the cliff, and that's the important thing. And I'd like to encourage people to make a video about, you know, what it means to them to go beyond this system, because that's what we need to talk about. Okay, we all know that this system is wrong, and it's fucked up, and that we need to move on to something else. And we're not going to agree about what that something else is, but we can talk about it and we can start building instead of dividing. Because that's the whole plan of this society, is divide and conquer, you know. So I'll make a video about what I think it means to move beyond this way of life, this unsustainable way of life. One love, respect. I'm out.